And we will get started.
Excellent.
All right.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. I told you not to panic. You didn't listen to me. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so loud voices. No, it's not loud. It's fine. Well, actually, it is a little loud. I'll bring it down a little bit. I'll bring it down. It's fine. I'm bringing it down a little bit. I'm bringing it down. There we go. See? Now it's fine. Now it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay? Everything's fine. Everything. To compensate, I'll bring the music up a little bit. There we go. There we go. How's that? Is that good? How's the audio now, chat? Is it fine? What on earth was that? Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Oh, looks like that just something got smacked on the screen. I just saw it pop up.
Yeah, totally.
It's all good. All right, friends, we have JSpot joining us here first thing in the morning. I do want to give a quick shout out to our friends Gundam Planet, Turbo Dork Acrylic Paints, JoJo Hobby and Stuff.com, USA Gundam Store, RobotKai.com, and Gun Plus Style, all joining us here for the Plastic Model Weekend or 2022. We are into the second day. Remember, a $5 minimum donation gets you entered into all of the giveaways that I talked about 10 minutes ago. So definitely get your donations in while you can. I'm going to throw it over to JSpot, and I'm going to go find my inhaler so I stop having an asthma attack. Thank you all so much for being here.
Hey, fantastic.
All right, man,
thank
it's all you.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thanks for having me here. I'm really excited. How's everybody doing? Good morning. I know nobody knows me. I just started doing this not too long ago, but this year for this event, I hope I can be here next year. That's why I say this year. I hope I can be here next year. But I'm doing this P-Bandai kit. Look at this guy. I love the Leo build, so let's get right into it. I'm here with my ever trusty buddy. If you were ever to join into my stream, I have my buddy Adam here. Adam, how you doing this morning?
Doing good.
Awesome. Me and Adam known each other for a really long time, and I guess I should also state, if you've ever tuned into my show, or if you do in the future, you should know that we don't usually do a PG stream, but we're doing a PG stream this morning because we care about the people.
PG-13-ish. PG-13-ish.
No,
That was
we've
the
been-
stipulation.
We've been practicing, sir. So we're going to do it. I'm just really excited to be here. Anyway, I'm taking a look at the runners here, right? Because not everybody picks up P-Bandai kits, and I've been so excited to build this one, so I just wanted to take a look, check it out. This is going to be on the shoulder pads here. Look at that really cool sleigh there of just pieces. Man, I'm so excited. All right. Either way.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Thank you for the introduction there. A little bit about myself. I have to say this at all times. I love fighting games, and one of the things that I've been doing recently is rebuilding my stick, and I'm very excited. I'm going to show off to the world right now. I just got my art in for my arcade stick, and check this out. I had a buddy of mine build this for me. I'm really into Hello Kitty, and I recently got into to Mecha, so I have my Gundam on here, got my small gift, big smile, so imagine I have buttons and a stick on there. It's not quite ready. Thought I'd show that off. Very excited. So hopefully you guys like fighting games as well. I mean, everyone should. Get some fighting games going, but let's jump into this build here. So
question about that.
Yeah, sure.
Since you said you've been into Hello Kitty for a long time, did you end up into Gundam from the collaboration it did with Hello Kitty?
100%. Yes.
All right.
I had dabbled with the idea of getting into Gunpla, like kind of building, because I love action figures, and I've always had like my X-Men and my superheroes, but I never went any further than that. And the Hello Kitty collaboration came out, and we were like, whoa, there's also a ramen noodles? Let's build some ramen noodles. And it was just, not, I guess you can say downhill from there. I wouldn't call it downhill, but it's downhill from there. That's how the saying goes, right? But yeah, that Hello Kitty collaboration got me and my wife in, and then we were building noodles, and then eventually we were building crawfish. We love food.
Yeah, I can imagine. So if you're building the crawfish and you like food, are you from a place where there is a lot of crawfish?
No, actually, not at all. I'm from the middle of America, here in Kansas City, Missouri, and
wow,
yeah, good setup, man. Ooh,
old Midwestern boy, just like me.
That's right. Yeah, we're here in Kansas City, and we have to order in our crawfish to have nice fresh crawfish.
Yeah,
love it though. Totally.
At least it's not. I say at least it's not too far away to like go down and get the authentic stuff down in the South, but at the same time, like that's still hours of driving.
Yeah, that is a trek. But,
yeah, I mean, going down to see my sister in Kansas is like a 10-hour drive, so it's like, that's just a day. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, when we want to get the authentic stuff, we usually drive down to like Galveston. I have family down there, and that's a good 14-hour drive, Galveston, Texas. But it's you hit Louisiana off to the side of there, and about the same drive. Good times though. We fly it in, and we do it every year for me and my wife's anniversary. We fly in like, how many pounds, Adam? What do you think? Like 50 pounds of crawfish. 40, we do a little block party. That's our thing, and then we're like the quietest neighbors past that. We don't talk to anyone. But yeah, our crawfish block party. All help inspire our Gunpla, right? Full circle there.
Did we snag that donation that just came in?
I can, because we just got two of them. We have from Creeping Freely for You Too, donated $10 saying, "Keep up the good work, y'all." From Latke89, $5. And from Aduro Soventis, $5 saying, "Day 2 of Plama Weekenders, amazing cause towards raising money for the Research Alzheimer's Fund." I thought it was Cure Alzheimer's.
It is Cure Alzheimer's Fund, but that's okay. The intent is still there.
From laughing at Char's suffering, but I can't wait to see what the other guests have up their sleeves today. We had 5K last night. Let's aim even higher.
Hell yeah. I love the sound of that. You'd love to see it.
I also never got a response to you of whether you read Coleman's donation on there, but International Day 2, YOLO, let's go resin soup time!
Excuse me.
All right, here we go. Getting step 1 partially done here. Man, I love it, man. Donations, this is awesome. You guys, if you've only had 5,000, or sorry, I shouldn't say only. If you guys raised 5K yesterday, you're already 1.5K in. This is fantastic.
I just listened back to me clearing my throat on the stream. That was the worst idea. I should have muted myself first, and I want to personally apologize to everyone in chat that needed to hear that hideous noise from my throat. I'm sorry. I'm an asthmatic person, okay? I'm trying my best.
It is allergy season.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, I live in Austin, Texas with a dog allergy. Every season is allergy season.
The
city is so... Yeah, the city is so dog friendly. Like, you just go into Macy's, everybody's got a dog. You go into any restaurant, everyone's got a dog. You go into any daycare center, everybody's got a dog. Not that I would go into those, but that was the first thing that came to mind. But no, like, it's everywhere. Everyone brings their dog everywhere, and it's like, I need to medicate in order to leave the house, and it's the worst.
Oh boy.
And everybody's like, oh, and like, and I try to like avoid people's dogs, and like people give me weird looks, like, why are you avoiding my dog? He like clearly likes you. Yeah, my lungs don't though. Just nobody thinks about Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not going to rant right now. It's too early for that shit, but you get the idea.
It's PG stream, Adam. Don't just because they're doing it doesn't mean we're gonna do it. It's PG stream. Sorry, this was gonna be our joke for the day. We gotta stay strong. Man,
see, I don't know. Masks don't cover the eyes though, and that's where the allergens get in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. I'm highly allergic to pets and just dander in general, right? And I have a little chihuahua that we got recently, and she's usually on stream. So if you join me this morning, she's not because she's with the kids this morning. So I am just so allergic to her. She's very cuddly. She loves me, which is cool. But man, I get just all clogged up, and then I can't breathe, and then then it's not time to hang out with Boba, our little Boba. She's so nice, but she kills me.
But she's like the cutest chihuahua ever made.
Yeah, she's so kind, man. She doesn't get mad.
Not 80% shaken rage.
Just going here.
So when did this kit come out? Is this one of the older ones or what?
No,
this is pretty recent. This came out on P-Bandai. Man, I want to say it was posted like
within the
June.
last year or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Leo kit is one of the kits that I got started with because you could find it a little more available. You didn't have to go to a hobby store to find it. And, well, I guess you had to go to, we have Hobby Lobby here, so, which is like a big chain, right? Real big chain.
Yeah, like, the Hobby Lobby and Target and stuff, they get, like, specific kits. Like, the way corporate stuff works is they can get, like, specific kits and they have to list specific ones. So it's not like a hobby store where they can have a selection of maybe 50 or so. But every Hobby Lobby will have the same selection.
Right.
And the
But
Leo
then you
was
have
one of
to
the ones that they
support
got.
Hobby Lobby though.
Yeah, but it might be his only choice.
That at the time it was my only choice because I just didn't know. And yeah, you're spot on about the support, right? Either way,
Man, so, good thing we have so many lovely sponsors like GundamPlanet.com, where you can use the promo code Please No Uwu to get 10% off your order. That's GundamPlanet.com.
Please no uwu. I love it.
I'm assuming they forgot to turn it off, but we'll see.
Uwu. This is my little parts bag that I use. See, look, Hello Kitty. I swear. I promise, I do like her. All right.
Love to see it. It actually is a nice little case, to be honest.
Yeah, I found it online, looking at all my my savings that you get in your emails, right? Those ads, and I was like, whoa, I'll actually buy that. I don't usually do stickers. I usually paint. But this kit to me just looks so great. I'm gonna just do a full-on straight build. I'm gonna clean up my nub marks as I go along here. But I'm at my first sticker, so here we go.
Yeah, so as you're doing this, what are all the stickers that are on here? It looks like they've got a camera for like a mono-eye or a gun or something. Then they got two more.
He has a visor. He has a. This is gonna go onto the gun. This number 2 here. The tip is pointing there. Yeah, there's his visor in the middle, and I believe this goes on the top of his head, so like a camera. And then these two go onto a sleeve, a cufflink.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, he has a fancy whole suit going on here. The Leo, right?
Fancy boy.
It's pretty. And he's got a cape. He has a cape.
Big old cape. Oh, that went on.
Cape is dope. I dig the cape.
There was also a Build Fighters new Gundam that was the Xeon new Gundam. And that was one of the early kits that I had gotten into in the past year and a half or so. And this looks like it will match it. So I very much wanted to jump right in there and
nice.
Make them match. Make a nice little scene on my shelf.
Yeah, two bros hanging out together.
In their red with their capes.
Just hanging out, nothing weird. It's fine.
As long as you got your cape, yeah, we're having a good time. Just two dudes, and we're having a good time.
That's right. Nothing weird about it.
Yeah.
Don't make it weird. Why are you making it weird, Chet? Stop
I'm not making it weird. I mean, maybe I am.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming chat. I'm blaming chat specifically. I haven't said anything yet, and your silence is deafening. That's all I'm going to say. Man, I don't like this Red Bull.
You're drinking a Red Bull.
I don't drink caffeine anymore, but just I didn't sleep well last night, and like I need something to accelerate my allergy medication.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll only drink caffeine in order to accelerate medication anymore. But yeah, like I felt like jet lagged this morning. It was weird. Like I was like, you know what, like when you get jet lag, how you get like tired and nauseous at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I woke up this morning. It's like, what on earth? What's happening? It was so weird.
We, and about 20 minutes away from, or about 40 minutes from where we're at, we had a tornado last night. And
oh, God.
Yeah.
So your allergies...
Down in Andover, Kansas, yeah.
That's right, yeah. And,
yeah, my sister, like, lives right next to it, so,
it's scary, man. They have pictures of the YMCA. We got, thoughts and prayers, right? Non sarcastically, thoughts and prayers.
Of course.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But I mean, I'm up here in the north side, the very far north side, towards the airport, and here in Kansas City, if you happen to know. But we got the terrible winds. We had a tree down in my neighbor's backyard, and man, my allergies this morning, taking the dogs out. Oh boy.
Oh, I bet. Oh God, I could only imagine.
It's just all mixed up down here.
Like, I'm thankful I don't get like cedar allergies, but a lot of people get it really bad. And we had like, because I live in Austin, Texas, right? So like, I'm in a big city. You don't really get tornadoes. There is a tornado touchdown in Elgin, which is like a 15-minute away suburb, about a month ago, and that was kind of freaky because like, we got the super bad winds and everything. I've only experienced a tornado once in my life, and it was like a half tornado because I was in my backyard. I remember very distinctly when I was a kid in my backyard watching the thunderstorm come through, because I would just like sit outside with my dad, would just like chill and watch thunderstorms come through, because it was just something to do when you're living in rural Ohio. You have nothing else to do. And just some of the clouds started spinning and started coming down.
Yeah, and the sky turned green.
And then it popped back up again, but it's like, that was terrifying. Oh my God. I was like 12. I was like freaking out.
It is something else. The sky changes colors, the clouds all go away. It is scary, man.
It was like it went down and then up and then down again. It was really, oh God, it was freaky. But Orion with a $10 donation says, hey, I finally caught one of your streams. See, someone knows who you are.
Orion, man, he is in our local group. We have a nice little group here in Kansas City. So if you're ever rolling through, we meet on first Sundays every month. So we'll actually be meeting tomorrow. But nice. We have a nice group here, and Orion actually is who turned me on to Plamo Weekender, and that's why I even reached out and tried to get a spot here. He was like, hey, you should try this out. And the whole, hey, I just finally caught one of your streams. He's been on my stream as a guest, but he has not watched my stream, so.
Oh, nice.
So here we are.
I figured it was just like one of those troll things, like, yeah, it's my first time here. You've been subbing to me for 26 months. What are you talking about? So I get people that do that.
Well, you got subs, all right.
Well, hopefully this channel will have subs later today if all goes well. I need to actually check the...
fingers crossed.
Yeah,
check the milestone stuff. Because we have Pumuwu freaking emotes, and I need to add them to the channel, but I can't yet. They're so good.
Yeah.
Pumuwu.
I'm just glad that people have been able to like create those like the emotes for the Discord, and I can just sort of grab them and add them to the Plum Weekender Discord, because the one of Zucchini with the pilk is too good.
Yeah, that's from her Discord. That's been around for a minute. So we might not have affiliate until Sunday, actually, unfortunately. It's saying that we've done 5 out of 7 days now, even though it told me different numbers the other day, and I'm not happy about that, but that's fine. Jester of Jumbo Jets with a $5 donation. Go hang a salami and good morning, Plumbo Builders. Day 2 of Pamubu is underway. Welcome back, Jester. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Go hang a salami.
THRU sharing some terrifying weather stories as well. My terrifying weather moment was when I was taking my dog out during the calm of a storm and was walking under a branch from a tree overhanging my driveway. Then my vision went white, my skin felt hot, and I got knocked forward by an immense pressure. The tree branch over my head got struck by lightning. Oh my god.
This is why you don't stand under trees in thunderstorms.
Dang, that's...
Wow.
Whoa, wow. Excuse me, SSJ2, it is PG rated, okay? We have sponsors and standards.
So what you're telling me is that if we didn't have both of those, I could say whatever I want.
This is true. This is true. It's almost like you have your own channel you could be streaming on if you really wanted to.
It's like I could be talking about how great and incredible the high-grade Tristan is. Yes.
I fully expect that to be the case at this time tomorrow when you're streaming. I fully expect it.
Yeah. For those watching, this kit, usually when you get these kits, you'll have just like the original runners and a separate runner. And the back piece, you got two of the same back piece, but slightly different, right? And I cut the wrong one because I was just in the groove, right? I've built so many Leos that I didn't even pay attention. So
nice. Yeah, Spielhoff. This is a modern high grade, not a perfect grade, but that's okay.
Correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about the rating. I'm sorry. Yeah, modern PG, so you can still get away with a lot of stuff.
It's a modern PG, so you get.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 80s PG is the one where you got away with everything, because Temple of Doom was PG, and that had like people's guts falling out.
Yeah, man.
We'll say 80s PG.
Yeah, we've just become a more civilized world in the time since.
Yes. Yes. That's the word. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, less further away from our bestial roots where we are like ripping each other's guts out. Yeah.
We have strayed closer to God's light.
I can't believe it's happened.
I'm gonna eat my breakfast. You're gonna get some Stroop waffle ASMR.
Some Stroop waffle?
Well, so it's called a honey stinger. It's supposed to be an energy supplement, but it's very clearly just a freaking Stroop waffle.
Sugar's energy.
It's gluten free though.
Oh.
Salted caramel honey stinger. Sure, okay. It's delicious though.
I'm not sure my breakfast should sting me.
Well, it's like I have this in a protein shake.
There you go.
It's like 300 calories altogether.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's delicious.
I like Stroop waffle. I love coffee. Not like fancy coffee or anything. I just like coffee. So I drink a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine, and throwing a Stroop waffle on top of your coffee cup, letting it kind of melt in. Oh boy, that's a special treat.
It is interesting to hear, like, you're not the first person to talk about how you love coffee and drinking it and the caffeine stuff, whereas, like, on the other end of my screen, I don't... Like, I have tasted coffee once in my life and never since.
Coffee just makes me sick anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see, like Jason had to wean himself off of coffee, but, like, I never started, so...
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah, like, when COVID hit, I got like a little AeroPress and was making like fancy coffee every morning. It was wonderful. It was delicious. But then I like got very sick almost every morning, and it's like I should probably not do this to my stomach anymore.
Wow, man, I am sorry for you, but I am so glad that is not the thing for me. I wouldn't be able to exist. Work from home and everything.
Oh yeah, you would. I work from home too.
You gotta have your caffeine. Anyways, or maybe that's what they want us to say, right?
Yeah,
I can't believe Big Coffee is sponsoring this segment of the Plumber Weekender.
Why do you think you have a
Let's
headache?
take another
Why
swig.
do you think you get a headache whenever you don't have coffee? It's withdrawal symptoms. It's a drug.
100%. Agreed. Yes. I do know this. I will have another.
It's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
Like,
hit me up again, there, Chief. All right. Anyway, now we're moving on to the head. We got the midsection all built up. Look at that. That's pretty good. All right.
Luxon, I see you. Don't worry about it.
Luxon, what is up?
There, fixed it. Problem solved. Nothing ever went wrong.
You know what? It's on my screen too, Luxon, and I did not pay attention to that. All right, so let's see. D1, number 2. Spin it around. There it is. Luxon is a good friend of mine. He is part of we met through the fighting game community, and now we're just actually friends. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, jumps into my stream every once in a while. So good morning, Luxon. It is so early. I bet you're out playing disc golf.
So you mentioned fighting games. What are you currently playing?
I am playing Street Fighter V still. I'm one of those guys, and I dabble in everything. Right, Guilty Gear's out. I love me some Guilty Gear. Me and Adam here play a lot of Guilty Gear on our own time, but
Love some
Strive, man. Strive's really good. It's become a little nuanced, and the meta's a little hurt right now. But yeah. Beyond that, I still play it. And then Street Fighter V is my main thing. That's what I play competitively whenever I get a chance. And with work and everything, that's kind of slowed down, but hasn't slowed down enough to break my own stick and have to rebuild it. That's what that was earlier.
Oh, jeez.
In the middle of a big rebuild, so.
Yeah, like, so I'm the guy that'll, like, sit and watch all of EVO every year and then think, like, oh, I could probably play some of these games, and I'll go and buy my requisite one fighting game a year and then stop playing it promptly 2 weeks later when I have no idea what the fresh hell I'm doing. So,
yeah,
I'm kind of the worst about those games.
Yeah, trying to wander onto, like, competitive games ladder, like, after it's been out for years, and just being like, I want to get into this looks cool, and then just, like, getting beaten by everyone, and you're like, okay, never mind.
And Austin, I mean, Austin has a pretty good fighting game community too. Like, there's an arcade in the in like the University of Texas UT area.
Yep.
That's called Arcade UFO.
Yes, sir. Great scene.
Yeah, like it's like the best way I can describe it is like it's like a dive bar, but it's an arcade. Like it's super like dingy. but it's just like they have like 20 of these like Japanese sit down style cabinets you can throw whatever you want into.
Yep.
And like a bunch of rhythm games, so like it's super loud all the time. But I love it. It's such a cool place. I could not fathom trying to play on any of those machines with any of those people. So, I just can't. I'm sorry.
At the end of Street Fighter 4 and at kind of the beginning of Street Fighter 5, they had a tournament, or a big tournament. We a few of my friends here in the community, we went down specifically to go to UFO, and man,
really?
What a great place.
It's so cool. It's an awesome little arcade. Like, one of the bigger arcades here, Pinballs, tried to buy them a bunch over COVID, and they just keep saying no. It's kind of funny.
Oh man, yeah, they need to stay strong. They need to stay strong, because
I mean, Pinballs, I say big as in just like they have physically large arcades. They only have 3 of them. Like, they're not like a big company or anything. But no, them just being their own thing, I think, is cool. It's really neat. Plumma Build Report wants to know if you're excited for Street Fighter 6, followed by multiple laughing faces.
Well, okay, so, Street Fighter 6, that first reveal doesn't look great, because it's just like an artistic reveal, or
moist Ryu. His weird swollen feet.
His Kylo Ren chest.
Yeah, he is built. He is quite built. But
built different, that's for sure.
Very different. But yeah, I am, because it's Street Fighter. So yes, I'm in. It's gonna to me, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm in. So we'll see though. Like, based off of what we've seen, we haven't seen anything. So to me, it doesn't quite exist yet. Let's see some gameplay, and then I'll throw those laughing faces up with you. But
like here, Chad, I'll show you Arcade UFO here. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up on the screen. I hope you don't
please
mind.
Do. It's a great place.
This is arcade UFO. Like, it's just like a couple rows of these. Like, look how, like, it looks like, oh, come on, show up on the screen. Why is it not showing on the screen? I know why. There we go. It's like, there's just like exposed wiring everywhere. There's a couple like cheap ceiling fans. They have a, that says In the Groove back there. It's a Stepmania cabinet with like 5,000 songs on it. Right next to a Pump It Up machine, right next to a Beatmania machine. It is so jank, but it's such a cool place to hang out. I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a hot minute, but yeah, no, it's a great place to hang out. I really do dig it. Here we go. There's some Dragon Ball Fighters for you.
Yeah.
It's a sick place.
It's really great.
Yeah, my spouse and I, we would go there because they're really into In the Groove, and I was really, into Pump It Up, and I have like my own little Stepmania setup at home. I'd like to get back into that now that it's a little bit safer to come out of the house.
Heck yeah, I used to be really, really big into DDR. And
yeah, I was too.
I had an actual machine with platforms and everything, and it I don't know, it died, and I was just at the point where I was like, it died for a reason. It's time to move on, and I turned the platforms into furniture. I turned them into coffee tables, and
nice.
They're still here in my house. So.
That's sick. That's awesome. Yeah, I was looking on Craigslist the one day, and somebody was selling a metal pad. It wasn't a Cobalt Flux, but it was like a metal it wasn't even USB. It was a VGA port. It was like a 9-pin port.
Yeah, serial port.
9-pin serial port pad from China. It's like it's been sitting in, I guess it was sitting in a storage unit forever. I got it for $25.
Whoa.
I had to go in and like redo all the wiring because it was like really falling apart, and I had to replace the plywood because it was falling apart. But like I got a chunk of plywood and some cheap wires, and I have myself I still have it. I still use it. It runs fantastic. I just don't play it very much anymore because I've injured both of my ankles in the last 2 years, and I can't really walk around too much. It sucks. I need to get an MRI. Take care of your joints, young children in chat.
The moral of our Gun Plus story here: take care of your joints.
Man.
And
if you ask THRU and Gunpla Gyaro when they're back on, they'll tell you to take care of some different kinds of joints. But anyway,
PG stream.
That's for later. Hey, I know for a fact that ain't against Twitch TOS because I watch some streamers that talk about that stuff a lot. Anyway,
that is true. That is very true.
Drink some bone strengthening juice. Why do you think I'm drinking a chocolate 26-gram protein shake right now?
I see Tsukimi V Dorney in the chat there. You good? You good with drinking all that milk?
How are you
from
feeling right now after that chaos?
Drink milk to keep my bones and joints strong, yeah?
Milk.
Shame about everything else you mixed into it. Oh.
Does the fancy Korean sauce I can't pronounce also help with your joints, or is that just for building immunity?
Which Korean sauce? Oh,
like goji something.
Gochujang?
Yeah,
gochujang's great. It's not even spicy.
How did you eat 2 curry pizzas after that? Like, no. Stop it.
I need to eat like this guy.
You're gonna hurt yourself, my daughter.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. She's actually not my daughter. She's a space jellyfish.
Well,
it's really complicated. Don't ask questions.
Adopted daughter.
I need to eat like this being over here. Like curry pizzas, gochujang. Yeah, this is up my alley.
Gochujang in milk, mind you. That was what you missed last night.
Obviously. Oh, I'm doing this backwards here.
Yeah, I will have VODs cut for everyone. I feel like I should make like a Plummo Weekender YouTube channel where everybody can watch the VODs.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I could do that because I'm gonna cut the VODs after we're all done. I was trying to cut them like while the streams were happening, and it didn't work out. So I'm gonna just cut them after the stream's over, like I did last year. And you all will be able to download them. They'll be on my server, not Dropbox.
Fantastic.
So I don't gotta pay for shit.
I was concerned.
Google Drive. Oh yeah.
Drive.
Try Nextcloud hooked up to a Raspberry Pi and an external hard drive on my desk. full control over my data, son. Let's go.
There you go.
I do not use any cloud services anymore. I don't use iCloud. I don't use Google Drive. I only use Google Docs because of the event, but next year I'll be moving fully onto my server because I have stuff to replace all that with. I'm just nerding out. Now, it's not all about me. It's your segment. How's the Leo?
The Leo's coming together. This is the top of his head, right? And or its head. And some of the pieces are a little hard to stay together on their own. It's gonna be better once it all comes together, right? Here's the neck, if you will, but there's a lot of detail that has to go into that before it's ready. Or I shouldn't say the neck. I guess this would be the ears, the eyes here, this green, and that will go on top here. Oh, right now. If only I paid attention.
SSJ2, I promise you I have a Pi hole. I have a Pi hole. I have a Raspberry Pi cluster that I'll be replacing my server with. I have like 8 Raspberry Pis. So, yeah, don't worry, we're covered. I love these little things.
Raspberry Pis for those who need to be in control. You know?
If you don't know what a Raspberry Pi is, it's a credit card-sized computer that has gotten like surprisingly powerful over the years. So like it's got like a quad-core processor. My most powerful one is 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
Like they're proper computers. Like they're like surprisingly good. Oh yeah, I might be able to post a picture of it. It's sitting under my desk right now.
I use the Pi 4, 8 gig Pi 4 for arcade machines.
Yeah, like they're powerful enough to run any retro stuff for sure.
Oh yeah, they can run up to GameCube if you're into that.
I've got one hooked into my 3D printer that I need to troubleshoot.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it so y'all can see it. I got my cluster. Let me get my phone and I'll post it. No, it's not actually Pi. It's computers. It's computers, Tsukimi. It's not always about food, my guy.
Okay, but what if it was though?
If only.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this in the Discord real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a low-key start to the stream, I believe. That's okay. At least for me, I'm still waking up. But I'm feeling okay. Are you feeling okay? You cool, bro? You chill?
I'm very cool.
Cool.
I know you weren't talking to me, but I'm very cool.
Oh no, I was talking to you.
Oh, you were talking to me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to the stream or talking to chat. You gotta talk to chat. You know.
Yeah, there's that Pi cluster I was talking about. I got 4 Raspberry Pis in there.
Look at that.
The top one's 8 gigs. Don't worry about the rabbit hair. It's fine. It came with a really crappy fan, so I replaced it with a freaking Noctua something or other that plugs into USB.
The Noctua is what I put on all my 3D printers. I have 3 FDMs, and I throw those on there.
Nice.
They're just really great fans. Really good.
Yeah. No, it's super sick. I love it.
There we go.
What's cooler than being ice cold?
Yeah. Oh man, that's literally something we say on our stream. That's one of our jokes. Is
oh man,
what's cooler than being ice cold? And then everybody just has to shut up because there's nothing.
The cringe is so hard. I have a Raspberry Pi Zero with W to fool around with. Used it as a Pi hole for a bit. Then I did shenanigans with OPN Sense in Mini PC. Nice. I'm actually using one. I'm going to be building the project is called Virtuscope. It's basically like a Gibsonian cyber deck from like the 80s.
Very cool.
That I'll be using to run a couple SDR radios on to listen to like police scanners and all kinds of other signal, like air traffic control. It's just fun. It's just fun to tinker with.
Yeah,
and it's going to look amazing.
You need to have that before you go vigilanting, a few hours later, right?
Batman.
Here, I'll show y'all in chat here. I'll put it up on the stream real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Good use of y'all.
Well, I was very adamantly against saying y'all when I moved to Austin, but like as I've been here longer, like the more I realize it's actually a very inclusive term because it's not like gendered like you guys or any of that. Like it actually is a very good term, and I've come to like y'all. I like y'all a lot. But this is what I'm building here. This is what it is folded up. It doesn't look like anything, but you can carry it on a shoulder strap. Very cool. And then when it's all folded out, this is what it looks like. I just need to print all the parts for it, and that's what it'll look like. Check that out. Ooh. Right? It's so like 80s old school. I love it. I have all the parts.
I'm that kind of nerd. Man, if Luxon's still out there, wait till I come to Top in the shop wearing one of them.
Let's go. Yeah, the only thing is like my Ender 3 is being really stupid with its Z-axis and it's not wanting to level at all. Like, so I'm still tinkering with it. I've decided I'm not going to mess with it until after PMW, just because this has to be all my free time dedicated right now.
Yes, focus your attention. My Ender 3 is one of my better machines. I have the CR6 also, which you know, basically the Ender 3, but like you take all the fuss out. But because of that, I feel like I'm not connected to it. I feel like it's you know, it's just a machine. You know, it just does its thing. I do have a Pi on it so I can do Octopi, but other than that, my Ender 3 is my baby though. I love it. It always listens to me.
Oh yeah, no, like the few things that I have printed on it, it's printed very well, but it's like I'll get the bed leveled and then like one side just won't print or one side won't adhere, and it's just like constantly going back and forth. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm finally just gonna get one of those little auto leveling CR touch things. I go to install that and now my Z-axis just doesn't work. So it's like, oh god, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with this after PMW.
Yeah, I have the old BL
It's been
Touch.
A disaster.
Yeah, I got the BL Touch 2 on mine, and it's a little older than the CR stuff, but you know, because Creality, you know, finally made their own. But it was all right, and I've actually disabled it, and I'm back to using the wheels to, you know, go adjust my height. So
nice. Yeah, I was gonna try to troubleshoot it some on Thursday because I had nothing better to do. But in order to do that, I needed to basically flash the firmware back to what it was. I'm sure that this makes a lot of sense to the people in chat, by the way. So thank you for letting us nerd out.
We're not only just talking to ourselves, right? Everybody gets this.
hopefully not. But like, so I updated I went to go download the firmware from Creality's website, and guess what was down on Thursday?
Oh,
the
really?
Creality website. So I couldn't roll back to the original firmware before I installed the CR Touch to even make sure that the stepper switch was working, and like it's been a nightmare.
So what you're telling me is it's all going according to Kaikaku.
Sure, it's all going according to cake. I'm about to just say screw it and buy a new one.
Well, the CR6 is pretty great.
Well, apparently they have this Ender 3 S1 now that comes with a CR Touch installed and dual Z-axis.
The dual Z-axis is where it's at, by the way.
That sounds sick. How much are you? Never mind, you're $400. I'm not buying that right now.
So the CR6 is out there too.
my Ender 3 was $150. I got it on Craigslist.
There you go.
Speaking of dollars, we have a donation from Lemon Grenade 42 for $10. Thank you very much.
Lemon Grenade, heck yeah.
I heard y'all talking about the Raspberry Pi, but I was otherwise distracted by giving my dog a bath. Have you seen the Minty Pi? No, I don't know what a Minty Pi is.
I have not.
I'm looking this up. Minty Pi. It's what this is. It's a PCB thing. Oh, okay. I have seen this before. It's a Raspberry Pi build for inside of an Altoids case to let you play retro games.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to sell these things for $300. Yeah, you could just 3D print these things yourself.
Yeah.
If you can find a Raspberry Pi, they are kind of hard to find right now.
We had Comic-Con this weekend, Planet Comic-Con here in Kansas City, and there was a booth specifically selling those, and it was just, you know, as a 3D printer, you walk by it, and I'm just like, ridiculous, you know, 360
like, why?
bucks.
Yeah, right. But yeah, if you're looking for a Raspberry Pi, there is a Twitter page I follow, RPi Locator, and it's a bot that combs websites that sell Raspberry Pi, and it'll just like send you notifications whenever they go on sale. That's how I got all of my Pis that I own currently.
Smart.
The Micro Center in Kansas City actually has them like in stock right now. Yo,
right.
Let's go.
Yes, that's true. We have them always, man. We have such a surplus of them. What you can't find though is usually you can't find the Pi 4 if you're looking for some strength, but you get a Pi 3 B plus easy. Get a Pi 0, no problem with Wi-Fi, easy peasy.
Yeah, my one that's running Octoprint is just a Pi 3, and it's fine.
Absolutely, it gets the job done.
I am open to buying more though. Because I genuinely, and I mean this, I genuinely think that the Raspberry Pi is the most important invention of the last 20 years. I genuinely believe that. It is a inexpensive tinker box that if you screw up, you can always fix. And you can just do any programming project you could possibly want on. You can give it to kids to learn how to code. And it's so inexpensive that it just makes what used to be very complicated programming projects accessible to everyone, and I think it's beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, I would not argue that. I think I don't. When I say it's the most important invention, or
I think so, because just from the way that the world goes now with everything being automated, learning the fundamentals of how to do that on a very inexpensive little device is so crucial. Instead of having to rip up your $500 computer to do the same thing.
You're right, man. Or buying some expensive, Philips, if you're talking about automated lights or something, right? Like Philips Hue.
Yeah.
You see how expensive that is, and I run it all on Pis as well. Yeah. So. Yeah.
My next big project is going to be running our security cameras at the house through. There's a Pi image that I want to do that on, but I just need to buy the cameras.
That, sir, I have not touched.
Because we have Arlo cameras here, but I don't like using them because all that footage then just goes into Netgear, and I don't want that living on their servers. I want it living on mine. So I have to get IP cameras and run that through a Pi, or get which is $50 as compared to a IP camera receiver, which is $500.
Correct.
And Corpse, the $20 donation as well. Thank you so much.
Hey, Corpse.
How's it going? Welcome in. Nice to see you.
I have to assume that is the Corpse that I know.
With a Z?
With a Z. That's how I know it's him.
With the Z.
Man, Corpse, good morning. It is early for you, sir.
Yeah, Z-Banshee mentioned earlier when I was showing out the Virtuscope that it almost looks like one of those laptops from the movie Hackers. That's exactly what it's designed off of, my friend. 80s cyberpunk nonsense, and I am all about that shit, man. That's what I grew up on. That was very formative, and I'm still really into that stuff. So I mean, now that I have the capabilities to make something that's from an age that I respect, I'm just gonna do it once I get my damn printer working.
The one small step.
I just want the Z stepper switch thing to work right again. That's all. I replaced the main board and everything went horribly wrong.
The dual access, if you do upgrade, the dual access is probably the best thing.
Well, so I've replaced the springs because I thought that would make it easier or more helpful for bed leveling, and that's been kind of working. I think I'm just bad at leveling my build plate. I think I'm just bad.
I got metal little slips. Dang it, what do you call that, Adam? The spacers. I got a metal spacer set, and I just have the one tooth out, and that's how I check it. And since it's metal, it audibly goes click click when I'm too low, or it snags because the head will grab onto it. So it's not too far from me. I could go grab it, and it's nothing special. But what is special, though, I did want to show this off. This is the shoulder pad that I'm building right here, and it has some pretty cool little parts.
Oh yeah, plastic model kits. That's what the
remember
stream's
we were
about.
Doing that? I'm having such a good time talking about my other hobbies. But yeah, this is pretty neat. I'm about to snap this together, and these come on this, as you can see here, it comes on this big spacer, or this this preset spacer, and it fits up just perfectly with these other two pieces. So now when I trim this out, they're going to be able to fold over, and it'll go right onto this here shoulder pad, right? So I'm going to knock that out and show that off. This is one of the pieces that as soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Adro asking in the chat, how many Pis would it take to make a streaming rig? Funny enough, that was one of my first projects when I got my first Raspberry Pi. Technically, you can stream off of a single Raspberry Pi. I don't recommend it, though. Like if you're like just doing like a simple vlogging stream with like one camera, you could probably do it fine. But at that point, like just use your phone. Like it's not really practical for it, unfortunately. Like a Pi cluster isn't going to help that because you're not getting really a lot of extra video performance. That's more for like CPU performance, which streaming requires video performance over CPU.
A Pi cluster to do streaming is just a lot of low-end computers not doing streaming well. Multiple low-end computers.
Classic models. I thought this was just a massive stream of cool people having fun and pilk. I mean, it's that too.
Here we go. Look at that. Look how cool that is. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that on the shoulder. Look at that. I like that. I'm into that.
It's very regal.
That was neat, the way that went together. Very straightforward.
The more designs I see of Wing, the more I just think like, yeah, these are just recycled G Gundam designs, but played straight.
Hey now.
G Gundam is great. I actually don't watch much Gundam, but I have watched most of G Gundam because it's basically Street Fighter the anime with robots.
Basically, yeah.
You ain't wrong.
I love it, man. And then also, if I could get me a Tequila Gundam, please, please, let's, come on, Bandai.
So many people said that today.
I would like a Tequila Gundam, please.
Oh, we doing Kitwen? We doing Kitwen right now?
Kitwen.
I wanna remind the chat that there is a $5 tax for Kitwen.
Oh, don't. I mean, or do.
Presenter's fine. Presenter's fine. Chat, however, if you want to do Kitwen, you need a $5 minimum donation first. Just saying.
Wing
designs are actually extra suits they didn't use for G Gundam. That's what I've been saying for years, man.
Just like how X designs or Wing designs they didn't use in Wing.
Gundam X, that's a show that exists.
Alright.
What is M-Bon?
Full Suit Battle Online? Probably.
MBON.
I'm unfamiliar.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, when you use acronyms to, like, shorten the name of a thing, you have to assume that everybody in the world knows what it is. There you go. Maxi Boost On. So you could have said Gundam Extreme Versus, and we would have known what you're talking about. Could have said Gundam Extreme Versus Maxi Boost On. That would have worked as well.
That's Luxon down there. Hey, Bubba, chill out.
That's actually one of the Gundam fighting games, too.
Yes, it's a fantastic game, too. It has this whole system where... so there's like a lot of boosting that goes on, and that's how you also access a lot of your special moves, because it's a very, you're not doing like down towards punch for a fireball. You're very much just pressing the buttons and letting it happen. So you have your boosters, and you have to use your booster engines to do a lot of the special moves, like, I don't know, fly in and use your beam saber, real fast. So one thing you can do is you can get all this awesome movement where you're like jumping, dashing, and then dashing back down to the ground, and you do these little wave hops, and it makes the enemy targeting just like break. So you have to master this click clacky, like clack 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 clack, and it's a lot of fun.
Is that what they call the Charwiggle, or is that something else?
Charwiggle's a little different, but it is near to that. So Charwiggle, you usually can do, if I remember correctly, it's more of a left-right dash type thing, and it also makes targeting break. So
okay, like part of the reason I know the Charwiggle, like I learned about it like years ago, right before the Pop Team Epic anime came out, and then one of the jokes they did is like, they're telling some story, and the main girls of Pop Team Epic are doing the Charwiggle in the background to keep other characters like awake at night. Like they can't really translate the idea, so what they go with for like the official subs are, then they were doing their Gundam line dancing, and like there's no way to sort of get that across without a paragraph of text on screen. So they just kind of had to do their best.
They're Gundam line dancing.
Yep.
Everybody, get your boots together. It's time to Gundam line dance.
Yep.
Come on, y'all. Come on, Bubba.
SSJ is asking where you bought this kit.
I actually bought this off of a local store, and yeah, you know, here I'm just gonna go for it. I bought it off of Mechadynasty. Oh, I use a low one. There you go, Mechadynasty.com, which I usually blast out on my stream. So, but yeah, Mechadynasty.com is a local vendor, and if you use code SPOT, you can save 7.5% off. Everybody can. Go do it. And yeah, they're a local guy who sells out of his house, which is fantastic, but also has a really great website. And that's where I picked this one up because I missed it on P-Bandai. Where am I at?
And we did get a $5 donation from it's Eric again. It says literally any IBO PG when. Okay, you paid your tax, you get your kit when. Doesn't mean we need to acknowledge it though. Anyway.
PG barber toast could be pretty great.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. See, whenever somebody talks about buying model kits, I always end up poking around like Craigslist, Facebook. There's somebody right now selling a Gundam, a Reborn's Gundam high grade here in Austin, Texas. Any guesses on how much that they want this kit for?
$72.
$100.
$50.
Oh,
which is still way too high for a Reborn's Gundam high grade. That is like triple the retail. That's ridiculous.
It's hard, man. It is. It's hard to find a decent price.
Well, that's the thing is like, at least in Austin, I mean, we're so spoiled for choice when it comes to like places to buy model kits. Like we have Toy Dojo, we have Hobbytown USA, we have Toy Joy, we have other ones that I'm forgetting about right now. But we just have so many different little shops. It's like, why would you bother? Like I walked in and I got a Perfect Grade Unleashed off the shelf when it came out before you could have bought one from most online shops.
Wow.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like here, another one, $45 for a high grade Sinanju. Freaking
no.
Why?
No, sir.
Why? That's stupid.
So, 45 isn't too bad. I know Amazon sells it for 55 or 59 for the Sinanju Stein narrative high grade.
Mm-hmm.
We built that on stream very recently. The whole lot of us. Yeah, my streams usually have a ton of guest builders. And usually it's either people building for the first time or just looking to hang out and build and chit chat, just like we're doing here. So this is very, very much like my actual stream, you know, talking about Raspberry Pis and anything but Gunpla.
Sounds like my streams don't feel too bad. And we have someone that's claiming to sell a Gunpla starter set for $50 American. It's got the high grade RX-78-2 and Zaku 2 combo set. I guess it's actually not too bad. And the Zaku 2 commander type from Origin. Or no, I lied. That's the Revive. I lied to you. That was wrong. That was incorrect. But I mean, that's still high.
That's a little high, yeah.
But nah, it's not too bad either.
If you're looking at it from like, hey, it's a bundle. Look, it's a special kit. Maybe for $50, but man, it's still about $10 too high in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, we can clean that right there. Oh gosh, I actually have new sanders and I'm not using them. I got the gun primer ones, the eraser ones. I have those in my car right now.
I'll tell you what, that Red Bull was a terrible idea. I feel violently ill right now. I actually might dip for a little bit and come back in. Nelson, you might hold down the fort for a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll be back in like maybe a half an hour. So.
Oh boy.
Okay, bye.
Later. Well, that's it. R-rated stream. Let's go. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Slow your horses, everybody. Luxon, chill out, Bubba. Luxon says Bubba a lot, so everybody in chat make fun of Luxon for saying Bubba so much. Though when he does it, I feel real special. He calls me Bubba. So he's like, hey Bubba, let's go get tacos. Yeah, I'm in. Alright, I'm making some elbows. Technically the elbow pit right now, right? The front side. Getting that all going. Man, his Red Bull made him step away. I could go for another cup of coffee. Not gonna lie.
Another cup.
Yeah, get me another cup. Right before the stream, we had some fresh pots going, you know?
Red pot.
Yeah. Justin, or Corpse, R-rated stream, on my way, Bubba. Yeah.
On my way. Speaking of on my way, we have a $5 donation from Good Guy Dan, providing us with the support we need in these trying times.
Egg for you in this trying time. That's fantastic. Thank you, Dan. You know, at $5, I hear the rules say that you can say kit win.
If I know Dan correctly, he would do the opposite of a kit went and wipe from existence the entirety of all the Jagan model kits. But it's a good thing he didn't include any of that with his donation, so if he really wants that to be real and canon and true, then he's gonna have to donate again.
Yeah, you need a $5 dono in order to kit went. That's a real special thing, you know, that's better than a kit win, really. Kit went. If I could do a kit went, since, you know, the presenters not into this because I can't. I mean, I'm down to dono. I just can't do it right now, using all my technology. The Barbatoros, man, I hate that kit.
Yeah.
If I don't like being negative, but boy, if I could be negative just for a moment, the Barbatoros kit, it's such a cool idea. And if you wiped it from existence, I would be like, boy, there should be a centaur version of Barbados. How cool would that be? But now that I've built it,
An execution?
oh boy, it's terrible. I really.
You're not a fan of the legs that are weirdly backwards on the end of it?
I mean, there's that. The midsection just falls apart.
Yeah.
I've built it twice because I built it at first, and then my good friend Corpse, who's down there in chat, was like, "Well, you didn't clean it up good enough. You did it bad." And I was like, "You know what? You're probably right. I could get better at that." Got me some infinity sticks. Tried it again. No, dude, it's a bad kit. Great idea, though. I love the idea. Terrible execution.
We have a $7 donation from Mecha Dynasty. Thank you.
$7. 7.5 is actually the perfect percentage. I don't know if you guys knew that. You can get that with JSpot. Sorry, inside jokes, man. That's not good.
Yeah, I feel like most of the
battle log.
Yeah, the high grade IBO stuff is all
Oh.
like just too small in general. Like all the joints come out tiny. And so it comes out super rickety no matter what you do.
Again, to spin it positively, not be negative here, Adam. I really like those kits for just parts and stuff.
Yes.
They all come with great arms. If you need,
Love the shoulders.
if you're doing a kit bash and you need like some really goofy legs, you know, you need something different. It's great. And then yeah, the shoulders, like shoulder pads, using them as pauldrons on different builds has been something I've done multiple times, right, on stream. So you know, come check them out. Right now, speaking of that, speaking of kit bashing, I'm working on, there's a game on Steam called, and I think it's on Switch also, called Panzer Paladin. And boy, I like that game a lot. And I have just finished doing the kit bash for the main character, who's a big mecha, and basically a big Gundam. And then there's a character that pops out named Flame, so Grit and Flame. And she has a whip, and I've just built her too out of a Hexagears figure. So that was very fun to build, and those two are both ready for painting. Unfortunately, I have them parted, you know, all pieced out for painting, so I can't show it off. But hey, definitely where I was talking about that. That's where I used Barbatos, the Barbatos Lupus shoulders. They worked out like pauldrons, really perfect for that build. And I used the Sinanju Stein on the midsection there, so it was really nice. They work together really well. Oh, hands. Time for hands.
Hands?
Yeah. I want to touch your hand. We got B8. There we are. Oh yeah, obviously, the hands.
Man, like all RGs. Look at how complicated this foot is.
Yeah, you know what? Real quick from my end, I'm gonna switch over to Adam's camera. Adam's been working on an RG, which one? Sazabi, yeah, RG Sazabi this whole time. Totally going on over on his camera over here, and we've been over here talking about Raspberry Pis.
And while Jonathan has half a mecha built, I have this foot.
That's the difference there.
Single foot. And yeah, that
big old foot.
That is what happens when you build in RG. It just takes longer to do because there's so much more to it.
Yeah. Like I said, just in this little foot, there's like, I don't know what, 6 points of articulation?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing, is articulation. That was one of my big concerns coming from just being like a action figure collector over to Gunpla, because I was like, man, it's not going to have articulation. I'm not going to be able to play with these guys. And totally not the case. You can totally, they're even better usually, especially if you go for like an RG. You can do anything you want with those guys. D1, D2. Oh man, here's something. Switching back over to me. So the, oh, this is B, sorry, D. Yes, the hands here are the frame color, right? Black, as you would assume. But the back of the hand is too. I would assume that would have been red. That's kind of throwing me off here. And that's one of those little notes that I make to myself when I'm building. I'm like, oh, why is that color like that? And let's just go paint it. Let's just go change it.
This should be red.
Yeah, this should be red. This should be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, in the original art for it, it's a black hand entirely. So yeah.
Well, then I guess it works.
It's like this is like a fancy Leo that's wearing like a super dress uniform, and then its gloves are coming out the end of the sleeves.
Oh.
So in a different type of dress uniform, it might be like white gloves coming out of it. But since these are the bad guys, they got black gloves. They're evil.
Well, then it makes more sense.
Where's that green-purple color palette?
Yeah, we need the bad guys wear green and purple.
Well, one of the other Leos that it is paired up with is a big green one, and the other one I think has some like blue. It might be kind of British. I don't know.
Ooh.
Anyway, we have a $5 donation from David the Canaan. Thank you.
Thank you, David. All right, so we're here. We've made it all the way down to step 6 here. Look at us go. Oh, that's B. Getting confused. Here we go. Time to build some feet. Let's see how much faster I can build a foot than Adam can build another foot on his RG.
It should not be a race.
I usually have picture-in-picture cam going on so that we can see everybody building at the table, but I have so many of those that it wouldn't make any sense right now. It'd be too many slots with no video, because usually we have the dog and we have everybody there. So sorry. Why would I go on into that? Most of these people here don't know me. I'm just let me bait it for you and then not give it to you at all. There we go. All right, I'm looking for C7. Here we go. Bottom of the foot. I like to do since I mentioned earlier I don't really watch any Gundam anime, or I'm not hip to their stories or care for their characters really. I just really like building them and using them as action figures. I like to repaint them as things I do care about. So like the X-Men, I do a lot of X-Men, and the Zeon Hainu that reminds me of this kid. I am planning on turning that into a Mr. Sinister from the X-Men, which, Mr. Sinister, one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite villains, just a wacky guy. But that would be turning him completely blue, even though he's red. So when I look at this guy, I'm like, man, what could I turn him into? And nothing comes to mind. I just love his design so much, which is why I haven't touched. Actually, it's part of why I haven't touched the Hainu, and I said I've planned to turn him into Mr. Sinister because I might just not. I might have him just be himself with his Leo buddy, and they're both dressed up nice. Maybe they go to dinner together. I don't know. Maybe they're out on the town. They look so nice. They're dressed so nice. That's B. I need another C. Here we go. He's even got his red shoes on. I know the regular Leo has the brown for the toes. I turned a regular Leo into Captain America, which that was one of my first paint jobs, and I did water slides. I did like 200 water slides on an HG Leo just to make up this. I don't know. I was just trying to go as hard as I could, almost like a race suit. If you're a NASCAR, if you know anything about NASCAR, their suits have all the ads on them.
All the sponsors.
All the sponsors. We got 2 feet. So Adam, did you get 2 feet done? Oh, that's too bad.
I got the central core of the,
I guess I
ankle
won.
joint.
Yeah. There we go. Just taking a look at chat. It's been a second here. We got too many cooks. Too many cooks in chat.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
It takes a lot of cooks too.
Fantastic. I dropped a part. Oh no! It ran off the table. I'm gonna duck underneath the table and try not to cry.
It had to escape as fast as it could.
Yes. I'm gonna switch you over to Adam's camera. Adam, you keep building. Oh boy, I'll be right back.
Quick, Adam, drop the entirety of the foot.
Yeah. Everyone's under the table now.
I gotta get under the table myself just to drive the point home.
Oh boy, my daughters are making their way downstairs.
Hopefully that is a somebody else kind of problem.
Yes.
On a special day like today.
All right. Just wanted to say good morning. What a sweet child. Yeah, I don't think that you guys could hear her on stream, but she has an anklet that just jingles, and that's how we know she's coming. She's 4 years old. My little daughter, Kitty Pride, actually.
You weren't kidding about being an X-Man fan, huh?
Oh, you got it. I mean, I know that's pretty obvious out there, but man, yeah. Say, let's see. We want to name our kid, and I want her to, I don't know, do something with her life. Kitty Pryde, there we go. But yeah, no, Kitty Pryde. We were throwing around names, right? I don't know how many people have kids, but you know, I'm sure everybody dreams of giving something a name. And we were throwing around names, and we were like, man, maybe Catherine, maybe this or that. And our first daughter's name is Hero, and we thought it would be fun to call him Hero and Kitty. So if you say it really fast, it kind of sounds like Hello Kitty, right? Yeah, that's the story, and we're sticking to it. But yeah, that is actually where that came from, and it was like, how could we name her Kitty, and just have that as a name, and not make people think that it's like we named
short
her
for something, yeah.
Either short for something or named her after like an old school diner waitress.
Yeah.
Right? What do we do? It's like, oh, well, the X-Men have Kitty Pryde, and you know what? I love the X-Men, and I was very happy that day. I felt like I won something, you know, in the longevity of my my adulthood here. Ooh, 4 kids. Let's see what Coleman's saying. Hero, come back here. Yeah, you have to practice yelling at your kids before you name them. It's like, you know, it's like Kitty doesn't work, but Kitty Pryde. Oh, try yelling Kitty Pryde at somebody. Oh, it works. It works real well.
It's got those nice hard edges.
Yeah, put that down, Kitty Pryde. You know, and my daughter, Hero Koi, right? My wife is Vietnamese, and Koi being a family middle name there, or a family name to use, and yeah, Hero Koi. Oh man, that's so good. You have to have that hard sound in there so you can definitely tell your kids to stop screwing around. And then, you know, what's the rest of the stream takeaway from this? Well, we were raising money, and then this guy just talks about yelling at his kids. I don't know. It's the only thing that's gonna come away.
Breaking out the middle names always makes the shouting sound more serious.
Oh,
This is true.
Jason Tyler Badgunbla.
You have to get the streamer name in there too. That's how you know. If your middle name just means like, hey, mom is mad at you, or you know, she knows that you got an F on the test, what does the streamer name add?
She knows my socials.
Yeah. Was it Jonathan, Eric, JSpot? Yeah. Just keep going. Oh man. Ooh, look at that articulation. That is something that was not in the Leo.
Got a little heel slip.
Well, it's more in the ball of the foot. Mm-hmm. I mean, the toe doesn't move, but look at that articulation. And then it leans side to side too, but the little, I don't know, cuff, the tongue of the shoe stays in place. That is fantastic. How do I ever go back to regular Leos?
Very good question.
Yeah, P-Bandai, they did it.
Yeah, once you get a fancier kind of design there, you don't have to just put everything sort of all in one big old piece there.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, put something out that only costs, like, something that you can profit on selling at $10, you know?
Right? Oh, man. I know I just built this ankle, but I'll be honest, I'm excited to build it again. I can't. I want to do it again. Let's play with that ankle.
It's good.
It's what, again, that is something that I just truly love about this hobby is, man, you get it together, you see how you get to play with it. I love it. Another shin here. Cut out my gold, as I called it, the shoe tongue. This is the high top, right? if you're cool and wear your high tops all loose.
Oh man, I miss that stuff.
Yeah. Haven't had any Adidas 3s in a while, man.
Yeah.
Though, talk about getting older, you know, some of us can't handle caffeine. I can't handle the loose shoes.
Yeah.
Boy, it hurts everything. It hurts. Let me be old for a second. It hurts my back. It hurts my hips. It hurts everything. Not just your feet. I mean, obviously it hurts my feet too, but you know, beauty comes first. But pain before beauty. How do you say that, Adam? Beauty before pain. Pain before youth before beauty. Youth before. Wait, no. Wait, it's a hot island song to melt a cold
hard or no.
It's a warm heart, cool island breeze.
Hot,
all right, you know we're bad. All right, back to the gunpla.
Things are clearly working out here.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, however that saying goes, pain before beauty. I think
some
that's still
like it
wrong.
Hot, but some like it.
Yeah,
so
right.
hot they can't.
Some like it hot. Some like it with ice cubes and no caffeine. But anyways, look at that. I just like that. Look at that shimmy it does. Ooh, yeah, it doesn't move. My camera does not like this color palette that I'm using. It's auto-focusing all over the place. I should have disabled that, but too late now. All right. I took a quick pause because just in case this isn't built the same way as usual, and it is not. All right, let me build that thigh.
Build that thigh.
Gotta build that thigh. Move that bus. Oh, no. Yeah, what other sayings would match up with build that thigh? Nope. PG stream, Adam. Stop it. I know what's on it. I know what you're thinking. Oh, hey. We're gonna build that thigh. Man, I really just love this piece. I'm gonna gush a little bit more. I'm sorry, stream. All right. Well, I love like this piece. Is it gonna come up on my camera or not? Yes, it is. All right. So it has these little details on this thigh here. This is the front of the thigh. Dang it, it's all blurry again. Dang it. Oh well. Go look at your Leos at home. I'm sure you have Leos. And I love their thighs. They're like puffy, but you know, you have to imagine this is a giant robot that somebody's piloting around. And I mean, I don't know what they do in the anime. Are they bad guys? I think they're bad guys because they don't look like Wing.
It's supposed to be.
Well, so this is not from a TV show. This is from a manga or like a short story or something.
This
so
one specifically, but aren't the green ones just like? Are they grunts? Are they good guys or bad guys though?
Bad guy. Well, that's the fun thing about Wing is that the alliances end up shifting a couple times.
Man, maybe I do need to watch
guys.
Are we the baddies?
Am I the bad guy? Yeah. So they just you imagine that there's just a person piloting, a soldier piloting this giant mecha person, you know, because they have arms and legs. They're anthropomorphic like us, and then it just has these big, thick, round thighs, right? And maybe that's stating a little bit more. Or doing PG stream, and yeah, I love those. I love everything about the Leo. The Leo's so great. Speaking of the Leo, I just got in again from P-Bandai. You guys can tell I have a problem, an ordering problem. I got in the Flugel. Man, I'm excited to build the Flugel.
Tall goose.
Yeah, real tall goose. It's the tallest goose around, and then this one has wings. I'm so excited. And speaking of, just like with this one, where it's actually from a manga and not a show or anything, the Flugel's from a manga as well. Or not, I don't think it's canon at all.
Losers, I think.
Yeah, it's not canon, correct?
No, it is like an alternative take on Wing. So, like, I think what they end up doing is there's a point where they get Wing Zero, and then for some reason they take the backpack off of it and put it on the tall geese instead, and that's why it has the wings.
Wow. That's absolutely wild.
Yep.
Check it out. No, I won't. But that sounds cool. And boy, I can't wait to build it because it's gonna have wings. It looks so cool. I recently built for a competition because, you know, I enjoy this. I enjoy it quite a bit. I go out to competitions. I suggest everybody go check out a modeling competition if you have access to one. for competition, I took the Wing Zero Ver-Ka and I customized it into a Goku, where Goku Super Saiyan 3, or no, sorry, regular Goku, but he's dead with King Kai, and he has the angel wings, right? You can Google up that image of Angel Goku, and I made that scene, and I even made King Kai, and I used a Tall Geese shield for King Kai's big symbol on his chest, right? So obviously, I like a certain thing when it comes to my gunplay. I stick around the same area, obviously. But yeah, did not do well at the competition. Nobody knew what I was doing because they're kind of an older crowd, or they're definitely a different crowd at the competitions locally here. And
more traditional armor, vehicular.
Yeah, they like tanks, they like planes. They have no idea what robots are, and
they don't watch anime.
They definitely don't. I think they only watch the news, and then so it was a lot of fun putting it together. But then that brings me to this one other little thing. I painted it completely using Turbo Dork, right? I know that's one of our sponsors here today. Big shout out to Turbo Dork, man. Great colors. Gunpla got me into airbrushing even, right? I wasn't doing any kind of that. I did paint miniatures beforehand, but Turbo Dork has been a lot of fun just because their colors are just so neat. Metallics, you got your color shifts, and I did Goku in this color shift that at regular kind of room lighting, you're like, man, that is the wrong color. It's kind of too yellow. But you get the sun on it, and or you get like a different kind of warmer light on it, and the orange pops so hard. It's just really beautiful. And I meant to start telling you about this color so I could be like, go use this color, and it's totally slipped my mind. So, all right, moving on. I made King Kai out of the Full Mechanics Haro, which is a little larger. It's like 3.5 inch, round ball for the Haro, and I used an R2-D2 head from the Bandai Star Wars kits, and I used that for King Kai's head. But that was a real fun build. I think I have these on backwards. Let me recheck that. I'm here in the hips. So if I have this, oh, that's what I'm doing. I just have it facing wrong. Rotate. There we go. Got my thighs going in. Upside down. Right. Got thighs, we got legs, let's connect them, I think. Oh, I gotta do that one little piece. There's this one little piece here. I hate that piece. This piece, why isn't it molded in? And then always, whenever I paint it, I always paint it like a separate color.
Yeah.
And it looks just fantastic. Right? So
I mean, that's funny.
I guess I have to, give it some credit. But man, this is gonna be a struggle. Here we go. If you've made it this long. What's that?
The little pieces, at least, are for mounting like option parts and stuff on there.
That is correct. Yeah,
It's just a shame that there aren't any. You can only get it through P-Bandai. Any of the option parts that need the holes in the side of the legs.
Correct. Yeah. So instead, you've made it this far in. I've been going for roughly an hour and a half here. You've made it into 75% of my section of the stream. Now it's time to watch me get really frustrated. This is the time you guys have all been waiting for. Here we go. Let's get this little guy, this little piece. Let's see. Make sure the flap is on the bottom side. I got this one. That's the right one. It's lined up. It doesn't connect to anything. It just floats. Oh gosh. There we go. Messing up. Oh boy. In standard SD definition coming through your stream here. Come on. There it is. Hey, not so bad. Not gonna lie, I am truly stressing about this piece right here. I do not like it. All right, here we go. Do the second one.
Just gotta put your heat hawk in there.
Yeah, just gotta throw my heat hawk right through it. Heat hawk. What a thing to say. Laser X.
Yeah.
Heat hawk. Another thing, if you were to watch my stream, you'd find out, right? How many times am I going to say that? But yeah, if you were to watch the stream, you'd find out I really like professional wrestling. Heat Hawk.
That's a great name.
What a great name. Whether that's a wrestling move or a actual character.
Yeah.
We got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Heat Hawk.
Heat Hawk.
Yeah, Heat Hawk. There we go. That one went in even easier. Right. I mean, I did drop it once, but all right. Maybe I'm stressing over nothing. There we go. Building the high grade. It's real tough.
Most hard thing you're ever going to do.
It's so hard. There we go. Let's see. Knees time. Did I blank the knees? Nope. Here it is. This is where it goes. And these are really great kits. If you happen to just be watching, I don't know, because you got a link or you care about the reason why we're here, the Alzheimer's and everything. If that's why you're here and you don't actually build any Plamo, but you're looking at it and you're like, man, I should get into it. This kit, or well, not this one specifically, but a Leo is so great. All your joints are these little pieces that snap onto the other parts of the limb, right? So this is just going to snap into the shin and then snap into the thigh. And then you have like this little cap that you just slide over. And that's that. And you just built the articulation for your model here. And you know, so if you're ever looking at it and you're like, man, that's just too hard, these things are built so smart. They're designed so well. And I think the Leo is just such a user-friendly model, if you will. A casual-friendly model. So if you're afraid, man, this was a good one to take the dive, take the plunge, get on in there and try them out. This is actually, it reminds me of the 30-minute missions, right? The 30-minute missions do a lot of this.
Joints.
Yeah, they're built on the same thing, the fine joint system or the fine build system, which is those. Yeah,
it is
those.
Fine indeed.
The C clamps in the elbows and the knees. Hello, Jason.
I just needed a little bit more sleep. I am sorry.
I'm glad you're back.
I maybe got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night.
So you're gonna be in and out all day? Yeah.
No, I should be good. I will be on for the rest of this. Be on for probably most of Tommy's segment. Be on for all of Doku's segment. I'll be out around for most of the day. I just need to find time to pull the winners for Friday's giveaway, so we'll have those ready to go for Sunday night. Yeah.
Welcome back.
If you want to get into those giveaways, oh, by the way,
Yeah, go for it.
$5 minimum donation gets you entered in to win all of Saturday's giveaways. Just saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, chat.
Just saying, chat.
I know you're all out there. I see there's 72 people out there right now.
Just saying. Just super saying.
Donations. $2 donation from It's Eric again. Thoughts on the announced kits from the new G-Witch stuff?
Oh, I'm hype. They look so cool to me. And
they look really cool.
They look really sleek, and they're kind of IBO, but they're kind of classic, right? Like as far as their design, I think they look super cool. And then, you know, just a little reminder, as I mentioned a second here ago, I got 2 daughters, and my 7-year-old Hero, she loves building models. We build together a lot. It's definitely a daddy-daughter thing. She does the competitions with us. And she saw that the lead character is female, and she was just like, this is my Gundam. I can't wait. She's like, I have to have it, Daddy. So
let's go.
I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to hit, you know, Netflix or wherever it's going. Just now, let's go. Yeah, you know, Gunpla win. But I mean, we all know when that kid's coming, right? They stated it. But either way, yeah, those are sure buys for me. Multiple over, because we like to build, do like a group build, right? So it'll be me, my 2 daughters, and probably the wife too. We do the whole family.
Nice. Zora Gundam Builder, to answer your question, the winners will be announced on Sunday during the wrap-up around midnight. That is a hell of a pile of nubs you got going up there, by the way.
I love them. And then I have this little tiny vacuum, and I like to vacuum them all up.
I got a little vacuum, like a tabletop vacuum like that.
It's therapeutic. You got all your nubs.
Excuse me. Good morning.
Hey, man.
I'm awake. I swear I'm awake. I swear I'm awake.
Coffee's getting real low. Ooh, and real cold.
That just means you need to drink more faster.
Yeah, you're correct. But I'm having too much fun.
Spielhoff, how will the winners be contacted if they're not in chat on Sunday? Via email. When you donate, it asks you for your email address, and if you provided it, then I'll be able to reach out to you. If you didn't provide anything for me to contact you, then I can't contact you for winnings, but yeah. that's why, like, it asks for your email. If you choose to ignore it, then I assume that you don't want to be in the giveaways.
It's your own fault.
Yep.
You know, if you did forget to put your email, just another $5 dono will get you right in there, right, guys? Right?
There is also the free entry form, which we have to provide for legal reasons. You can use that too.
Okay, yeah. All right, we got legs. Man, can I hammer through? We got 20 minutes left. I think I can get through at least the waist. I want to get to the cape, really. Oh, wait, I got to speed up. Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, you got time. We're doing good. We're doing fine.
We're doing fine. We're doing just great. We're doing wonderful. We can get this done. It's no problem at all. Though, Jason, you weren't here. Let me gush about this right here. Look at this ankle rocking. Oh my goodness, that is good looking. And then the toe comes up. Ooh, buddy. Oh,
hey,
man,
look at that.
Look at that little shimmy. Whew. Oh boy.
Pretty good for a high grade there.
What a great kit for a high grade. That is what gets me with Gunpla, man. Oh boy, oh boy. I'll lose it over here. All right. Moving on. Back over to... Where am I at? Alright. Nope. Here I am. D24. Building the waist.
Yeah, I think I want to issue a challenge to the chat.
Ooh.
So we're right now at $6,623.89. Do we think we can hit $7,000 before we finish up on Tommy's stream here next up? I think that's doable. We got enough people here. Get a little $5 dono train going. I think I can make that happen. Tommy's in the chat right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, whoa. Clackety.
Clacky keyboard. Somebody's got a nice keyboard out there.
You know, the keyboard itself was like $30. I just put some decent switches in it.
There you go. You're
Pretty
a real
cheap,
do-it-yourselfer, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I built my standing desk. I built everything. I try not to like buy anything pre-made if I can avoid it.
I did the same. I did a standing desk. But recently, I have a Keurig, right? I don't know if you like this. I like coffee. I've mentioned it a few times. But yeah. I have my Keurig, and I just recently rigged together a way for it to auto-refill itself, because you have to add water every time you want to, make something.
Yeah.
And I put a little float valve in there, ran a little hose from under the sink, and now, oh boy, I'm in the future now.
Oh, jeez.
I have a turtle tank as well, and the turtle tank got the same treatment, so gotta take care of everybody, of course.
Nice. But yeah, no, I also have too many keyboards, just like I have too many model kits. This one is an FL Esports MK820. It's like some just random Chinese keyboard kit. It's all plastic acrylic, and that does come with any switches or keycaps. But I put in some what do they have? Like Akko Ocean Blues, which are like really inexpensive switches, and some nice keycaps. Yeah, I'll get you some keycap ASMR here, chat. This listen. I'll get down real close here. Let's give this a listen.
Let's do it.
Let's pull up a typing test. Typingtest.com. That's what I want. Come here. Here we go.
I like that. That's real nice.
I can't finish till the test is over.
You gotta keep going. I believe in you. Everybody out there, let's get those $5 donos. Jason's typing as hard as he can, doing a test. We need this. Support.
Oh god, one of the typing test sentences talks about Pepsi.
Oh, gross. Pepsi's not Coke. What do you do?
They know their brand. They know the pain it will inflict upon you.
You can do it. We believe in you.
53 words per minute. Let's go.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's okay. That's not great. My best that I've done on here is 63.
Miss my old Mario teaches typing.
Mario teaches typing. A little typing of the dead. That's how I'm teaching my daughters.
Yo, nice. Typing of the Dead's dope. Pinball is actually the one of the places I was talking about has an original typing of the dead machine.
Badass.
With like the Japanese layout keyboard. Yeah, it's pretty
like
cool.
Like the actual, man, DDR
like a really
typing.
crusty piece of like plastic over top the keys.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Jason, I was gonna go into the Go Live thing and put the call out to Karst Tommy. Is that Tommy who's currently in the green room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, he's down there.
So now they heard me through the stream, letting them know, hey, you got time.
Yeah, it's that 15-minute mark.
So we're all here. We're all prepared. We're professionals. We know what we're doing. Do
we now?
I mean, kinda.
Very impressive. We can type at least 50 words a minute.
But I got that. I got a glorious GMMK2, which I need to lube the switches on so I can actually type on it. Right now they're very sticky. What else? I've got a keyboard for my home theater setup because like my PC runs into my TV behind me too.
Yeah.
The entire living room is wired into my giant computer that's running this stream. It's kind of ridiculous. I have a lap board that's got a keyboard on it. I got a keyboard I don't use, just the Corsair K70 Rapid Fire. I hate that keyboard. It's the worst. Don't buy it. It's got those hyper fast Cherry MX speed switches.
Yes.
So like you graze the button, you graze the key, and it reads it. So like it's good for playing games on, but terrible for typing on. I got a Keybio Sync, which is an ergonomic keyboard I built. I have a OLKB Prionic, which is a ortholinear keyboard that I use as a giant macro pad.
Nice.
Switch lubing stream. I did a switch lubing stream the other day, actually. I will need to do another one for these other ones. I got some Durock T1s that feel really good, but like again, like just the press right now is just a little squishy. So I need to go in and lube those. So maybe I'll do that while I'm hanging out today. That might give me something to do while I'm talking with people. Yeah.
Can't have those
Chendo
idle
64.
hands.
Yes, exactly. Chendo 64 with a $5 donation. Pepsi sponsors matching donations when. Yo, that's the play.
There we go.
Why have we not gotten in touch with Pepsi to sponsor Plastic Bottle Weekender? To sponsor Pepsi Milk Weekender. Let's go.
PMW.
That was all it was last night. Got an Acco Mod 008 waiting for it to show up. Nice. Yeah, because like the FL Esports keyboard, it was on drop.com, just advertises the MK870 for like $80, and like I looked it up on Amazon. It's like the exact same board is on there for $30. It's like I just bought it off of there instead.
That's pretty cool.
And I didn't have to wait 2 months to get it.
There you go.
Pepsi would probably pay you not to make Pilk. Probably. I'd say that's pretty accurate. But we can get some model kit company to make a Pepsi Man kit, hopefully. I wouldn't be surprised if there is like a garage kit for Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man!
Yeah, dude.
Let's see what Pepsi Man kit comes up with.
The Snake Eyes kit just came out, and it's finally landing at stores up here. That could be a Pepsi Man.
There's a Pepsi Man Pope box.
Pope box?
There's a Pepsi Man Pope box. I did not stutter. Check it out, chat. It's a Pepsi Man Pope box. Check it out. That there is a Pepsi Man Pope box if I've ever seen one, chat.
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing. Anyway.
That's how you know you've made it, you know? When you got your own Pope
still
box.
So tired. I'm so sorry, dude.
I love it. We're all good. I'm having a great time. We're having a great time.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's all about. Coming to the final 10 minutes that I get to share with you guys. I've had an excellent time. I really appreciate the opportunity, right?
I'm glad. It's been really great having you. It's been fun chilling with you for the last little bit, even though I did dip to lay down because my body did not like the caffeine I put in it. And I only had like half the can. Like there's still like half of the Red Bull here.
You know, that's the opposite effect that caffeine's supposed to have on you. You know?
Well, I mean, it made me very jittery. It's like I need to lay down in order to get rid of the jitters.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I did.
Love the thunkiness of that spacebar. Yeah, I love the spacebar on this. I want to do. There's a mod that you can do where you can put a certain kind of like film around the keyboard switch, and it makes it sound like popping like bubble wrap.
Whoa.
I want that. I want that so bad. One of the streamers I watch has it, and it's just like, oh, I need it. Jason, are you okay? I'm generally okay. I'm just sleepy. Like, I didn't sleep well last night. I was worried about the stream.
You know, because that's the inevitability. If you slept well, you know, things would have went to heck.
True. Looks like I got an emergency phone number that people can call me on if they need to, like if something goes horribly wrong. Like I've got yeah. I mean, like so for a little peek behind the curtain, the way the overnight streams run when I'm in bed, it still runs off of my computer. Just my staff, whether it be Nelson, Jesse last night, Witch last night, they remote into my computer via TeamViewer and just press the buttons for me. Like it's not that sophisticated.
Shout out to TeamViewer.
Yeah, it's a tape mod. It's a tape mod, Macho Swirls, excuse me.
And there we go. Didn't quite get to the cape. Well, it's only like 3 pieces. I take it back. 1 sec. Go. Look at this big old cape. Look at this big old cape.
I love it.
This is how you...
3 huge pieces.
Yeah, this is how you make your high grade real fancy. Get it a formal cape.
Oh, I just realized you're way on track to finish this kit just in time for the end of your segment.
We're there.
You gotta track your times, right? So that way you know. I knew I could do just a little bit more than a Leo in about 2 hours.
Well, you've nailed it.
This was part of my personal challenge to myself. A little behind the curtains on my end. I'm a weird guy like that.
Yeah, you gotta work against your personal best, you know?
Yeah. You know, speaking of personal bests, I don't know that I could type 50 words a minute.
If I wasn't hearing people in my ear, I could have been way faster.
Man, I'm gonna have to go do a
grub quotes.
I mean, I type for a living, so like I have to be fast. How's the RG Sazabi looking?
Oh yeah,
is there an RG Sazabi?
There we go.
2 feet.
Well, there it goes, Adam. You got 2 feet.
Yep. So I got 2 feet done. Starting to work on a what would this be? A calf joint and calf assembly. Got the boosters here.
Fancy. I like that kit. I like that kit a lot. I got one and it's lovely.
Yeah. I'm loving the articulation in the feet. Which is pretty much what I got done today.
To be fair, it's a real grade. It's supposed to take longer.
jump back over here with my last few seconds. So, on the back of the Leo, you had this little access panel that usually goes on. You pop that off, and then you have your little cape connector here. That's the official word. I named it myself. It makes the cape pretty long, so it has to be flowy. But then underneath his little details on his shoulders, where is that? What did I miss? Oh, I missed a little connector. But yeah, you plug them in. Oh no, I didn't. Here it is. You plug them in underneath his shoulder. Oh, wrong side. You plug them in right underneath his shoulder, and that's how you get the full cape effect. And then the shoulders details fold right over. That's why those are articulated, obviously. Man, I can imagine posing this one and like throwing the arms around and having those flap around as well. But there he is, or it is. There he is.
The boy.
Yeah, y'all. There we go.
Here come Dad Boy. Remember that meme?
Oh.
that was a thing that existed for like a week and a half. Looks so good.
This boy is here. Here we are. Oh man, I like this. There we go. I'm gonna gush for a second. Here we go. The cape folds all over itself. You can put them in different poses. Gotta have them like throwing the cape around. Here we go. Yeah.
The shoulder things are called epaulettes. That doesn't sound English. I don't know what that word is.
Epaulettes.
Epaguettes?
A baguette. There we go. That is pretty great. He does have a fancy beam saber. That's just a few parts here. Oops, bought my camera. Get him with his beam saber here.
Well, as we are getting close on time,
yes.
Is there anything that you would like to plug on your streams coming up soon?
Let's see. So I stream every Tuesday on YouTube. You can find me at JSpot 1 and only, where it's the number 1 and the number 0 and the 1 and only there. And then I do have a couple of, or I do have a sponsor, I should say, mechadynasty.com. You saw the graphic earlier. Oops, hit the wrong one. Here we go. Come on, fat finger. There we go. Mechadynasty.com. If you use code SPOT at checkout, you get 7.5% off. So go check them out. They constantly get their shipments in officially, and yeah, save a little bit on your plastic there. Real good stuff. Other than that, feel free to come join me, and most of all, thanks for having me. I'm just really stoked to be here and be part of the whole thing, the whole shindig.
Absolutely. Well, we're happy again to have you, man. That's been really nice. Nice chill way to begin the morning. Nice
Absolutely.
Chill way to get everybody awake and keep things going through the evening. It's great stuff.
Absolutely, man.
Well, I think at this point, this might be a good time for us to pop down and start getting our next presenter all set up, because Cars Tommy will be joining us. Your everyone's favorite space barista. Get you some more coffee if you'd like. He'll be joining us doing some custom work, and remember, a $5 donation during his slot will also get you entered to win a free commission of your choice. So you'll be working together with Tommy to get a really awesome commission done. He does a lot of really great paint work, so definitely get your donations in during that segment as well. Really looking forward to it, and yeah, I think that pretty much does it for the kit as well. So pretty much right on time. Look at that.
I did it. Thanks again, guys. Thank you, everybody. Catch you later.
We definitely didn't see the arm fall off. It's fine.
It's a feature.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, sure. Got it. Great call. All right, guys. Thank you again so much.
You